Hi, and welcome to Jade Podcast. I'm your host, Shey, and unfortunately, not with me on this one. Jordan isn't here. We had a bit of a hiccup where I lost power to my entire home for several hours, so a little late recording this one. So Jordan he wasn't able to join us with this one, but as a consolation here, this is our special spoilers for Set 2 Shadows of the Galaxy that FFG sent us. So I'm going to take you through a quick run through, show you our awesome previews that we got sent, and, hopefully I'm marginally entertaining. So first up, we have Deathmark. It's a 2-cost aggression upgrade. It's got that bounty and condition traits, +0/+0, and it has attached unit gains bounty, draw 2 cards. It's a common. So this is another one of our common cycle of these bounty conditions. I actually am a pretty big fan of this one. It offers some really cool potential if you're playing Bosk in a limited environment. Flipping Bosk out, taking something out, and drawing 4 cards in limited feels very, very, very strong. In a constructed environment, I think it's a fair card. Like, you're gonna drop this down, on something that's like easy to take out, get 2 cards, it's replacing itself, and you're getting some hand advantage, which I think is a nice place, especially for like a common and aggression. Card draw is nice in aggression. Turns out, you hit that 5-6 resource point and you're out of cards in hand, and your opponent continues to just keep growing their scary, blue-green control board. Deathmark here can help kind of fill up your hand and, make it feel less bad when you have to trade 2 cards to take out a singular unit. You feel like you're coming out a little more ahead. But yeah, as a Twin Suns, I think this thing opens a just bunch of possibilities for wheeling and dealing. Card draw is so strong in a multiplayer format, just giving you more options and everything. And typically your Twin Suns game, you're not having to worry about, drawing your entire deck or milling out as much in some of those cases. So overall, for a common, I think it's really interesting, fun. I personally am excited to live in Magic Christmas Land draft with Bosk, where I draw 4 cards off this, and it'll feel great. Now, next up, we have the spicier of the 2 cards. This is a common, it's fair common, but we got an uncommon in the form of Lurking TIE Phantom, a 3-cost cunning villainy space unit. It's a 2/2 Imperial vehicle fighter with raid 2. But the important thing, this unit can't be captured, damaged, or defeated by enemy card abilities. Yeah, so this card opens up a lot of interesting possibilities as a platform. Really, the only way you can take this thing out is through direct damage. As such, you can build this into a bit of a tower and not have to, it doesn't die to removal in the form of Rival's Fall or, getting takedown. So it creates a thing or an opportunity to really build a pretty menacing tower out of this thing in the space lane, which is interesting because the space lane is a bit maligned. You're not seeing, you get your token, A-Wing, and then mid to late game, people will drop down some of the bigger capital ships and things like that in the lane. But typically there's a lot of the game, there's, some little squishy fighters and stuff out there. And this dropping down at 3 resources opens up for you to be able to drop all kinds of upgrades on it and kind of build it up as the game state moves on. Being Imperial means all the Imperial stuff that drops experience tokens for other Imperials, and that just general Imperial synergy works on this thing to just buff it up. And being raid 2 means it's at baseline swinging for 4, and your opponent on the attack, and your opponent will have to dedicate trade things into it. So I feel like it's a great platform to slap a bunch of upgrades onto. It's actually an interesting prospect for putting some of the weapons hardpoint and these vehicle-based upgrades that haven't seen a lot of play and everything in constructed right now. So I think there is a lurking, it can't be damaged or defeated by enemy card abilities feels so big for this thing. And at like an uncommon, I think it's an interesting build around, especially if you're, building a bit more on a budget. I think you could build around like something leveraging like this type of ability where you're wanting to build up a platform or build more into the space lane, as we've seen a lot of really solid space stuff come out in set 2 here. And Cunning has a lot of interesting like synergies. And this thing having Imperial, it's not going to benefit from a lot of the underworld synergies that we're seeing here, but just being generally Imperial, like a Cunning Tarkin deck on a budget, that could be interesting to just play around with. Just dropping, an experience token on this thing periodically as you just keep going is going to be interesting. I look forward to seeing, big burly TIE Phantoms like swinging in and like wrecking face. And it's not just, if you played X-Wing back in the day, like, it's your whispers and all that, like the TIE Phantom, like it should inspire a little bit of fear. And I feel that the lurking TIE Phantom here, it gets there. It gets the spirit of TIE Phantoms and, them just rolling up and wrecking your day. So, but yeah, I just wanted to keep this one kind of short and sweet. Unfortunately, Jordan wasn't here, so it's just me talking. But yeah, if you like these, if you like the video content we're kind of starting to push out now, or anything, just, like, comment, subscribe. And always feel free to join us up on our Facebook group for the Jade Throne podcast there on Facebook. And, join us there. We're always talking about all the spoilers that come out. The people in the Facebook group, we chat about them in a much more timely manner than we get to chatting them on the podcast itself. So, yeah, thank you all for tuning in. And this has been the Jade Throne podcast. I've been your host, Shey, and take it easy, everyone.